And I will be presenting my target 3 on multiple schedules. Simple introduction. Multiple schedules, the changing rate of reinforcement or responding, signaled by the presence of some sort of discriminative stimulus, whether that's a light, a card, wearing a lei around your neck. And for example, in a study used by NAVA with teachers and teacher aides, they wore different colored leis to signal the presence or availability of attention as a reinforcer. The methods for my study, I shied away from the fish this time and used my wife, so a 26-year-old Caucasian female. She was provided with a stimulus of a Fisher-Price learning piano and asked for baseline to do what you think you'll earn for points. This was just done to demonstrate that she had no idea what rate of responding she was supposed to be doing, what buttons actually gave points. Like true baseline fashion, no reinforcement was delivered. There's 2-minute observation, the first minute being with the cup in the up position, signaling that was supposed to be for pressing the blue button, and then the second minute was the cup down on the table to signal that the red button was now receiving reinforcement on a FR2 schedule. For baseline, so I'm going to show baseline video 1 and 2. So just to show a little bit of each, responding for each of the conditions. So start with the cup up. Response should be pressing the blue button if she knows that's what she's supposed to do.
Go. No.
Okay, so that was the cup was up, clearly about equal responding to all the buttons, really rapid responding. It's like whatever. Same thing, time put the cup down. So about a minute later. Same thing. Okay, so we can see there, no discriminator responding to any of the buttons, just rapid button pressing across the board. It's about the same, a little bit slow down during the second minute, I think just because probably, I guess, her hand was getting tired at that point. So, on to intervention. For intervention, same apparatus was used, but this time points were earned and signaled by a clicker. I let her know that when she gets 200 points, she can stop playing the game, and points were delivered on a fixed ratio 2 schedule. When my coffee cup was held up, press on the blue button were reinforced on FR2, cup goes down, red button presses were reinforced on FR2. So let's look at how that responding changed. So we can see clearly not aware what the schedule is or what's happening. Results. So baseline had rapid respond to all targets, like we just observed. Um, but when intervention started, we actually did observe a quick decrease in responding to any of the buttons that were not associated with reinforcement. So green, yellow, and purple like skyrocketed down because they weren't getting any reinforcement, and quickly picked up on that. As I extended it, she did see differentiated responding between the two buttons, as we'll see in a bit. Um, but during the course of what I noticed was responding was based on like some like almost internal, like either she was timing or counting out how many clicks she got. Um, and so actually for my final videos to make sure she had it, and I wish I had recorded this in um, the paper, but I started to change the timing of when reinforcement was delivered. So rather than just every minute switching back and forth, changing it to like 15 seconds, 30 seconds, back to a minute again, 45 seconds, just to make sure that responding was due to the cup either in the up or down position and not due to, time as a stimulus, internal perception of time, almost like a FI schedule almost. So let's see how responding changed. So right there, we see clearly that data was actually taken post graphs. So I'll pull up the graphs right now. So over here, we have our our change from like this constant responding to all the targets right there. Can't draw that well, and then it quickly we see green, yellow, and purple. They dropped off pretty quick, with only the red and blue changing, and we still saw some responding for red and blue as kind of carryover effects. Again, I think just due to that timing, wasn't realizing what was causing the change in reinforcement, like whether she was getting reinforced was changing it. But for a while, you'd still see a few responses towards either the like here, we still had that many blues, that many reds as kind of it as the schedule changed over, and the responding needed the change. So discussion, salience of the stimulus is definitely key. You make something that's very clear and cut and out there. Um, Responding should be able to be paired pretty accurately, even if you don't have rules or language associated with it. Um, there could be a question as to whether it's the most parsimonious thing, especially in a normally functioning adult. We could simply just use rules like press it, when the cup is up, press the red, or blue when it's down, press red. But we've all read the studies, such as those by Dixon, where rules can kind of cause a decrease in responding to what's actually going on, the immediate contingencies in play. So it'll be interesting to see how that worked out, kind of replicate that study, but using a simple children's toy. So that was a presentation. Hope you all liked it. It was really fun to do that and kind of change it up from the fish. So thank you all, and I hope the rest of your presentations go as well.